I am entering the 4th hour of waiting for our deployment system to do a 2-line deploy. I don't like being negative, but sometimes there's no other option, really. So let's do some more of this. We were on the cusp of looking at... I always go to that one. It's not that one. Which one is it? Prelude to Phoebus by Jerry Sheppy. Now this one looks really interesting. Press use to proceed skip. Okay, I'll press use. Press use on highlighted bookcases to search them for tomes of relevance to your mission. You'll need to find a certain very powerful tome before you can exit the map. When you search a bookcase, an excerpt of its contents will appear. This is purely for flavour and is not required to finish the map. You can dismiss these by moving away from the bookcase, and you can reread them by inspecting the bookcase again. Walk forward to dismiss this message. There we go, alright. Alright, so that's a highlighted bookcase. I saw a great shifting mass, as if it were a vast ocean of flesh with a billion faces, all howling in the fires of hell. They writhed and they wept, they devoured one another and vomited one another up. Their lamentations echoed to eternity inside the infinitely convoluted geometries of hell space. That kind of ruined it. When I looked closer, a chill ran through me like the deepest, coldest depths of the river Cocytus, for I perceived that each and every face of those damned souls was my very own, down to the smallest detail, save that these were slick with their own soul's blood and eternally contorted in those screams that no sentient creature could ever hear, let alone emit. Dreading the answer, I asked my guide, am I to end like this? Is my soul's home at the drawing down of all things? He answered, to you is given the sight. Look closer still. Is this from Dante's Inferno? Oh no, things revealed, things unseen. If you wrote this yourself, that's amazing. Alright, let's move on from that one for a bit. What now? Alright, so I do know about the missing textures here. I could not find a Marb GNX5 anywhere. So if you are if you are looking for it, just let me know. But I didn't want to let it stop me playing the map. So this is interesting. Did I come from there? I don't know. Looks like do a bit of reading, do a bit of Doom. That's going to be the cycle we go through. That's interesting. I couldn't open that door, but this one's fine. So just a one-way system? No, that door just doesn't work. Oh, we have our first big problem. Alright, not such a big problem. I rather suspect this isn't the final background song for this map either. Oh wow, I like the layout here. The wood bordered with stone. And I think that's ceiling 5-2, isn't it? That's metal. It's identifying Doom textures by their lump names. It's worse than train spotting. Ah, okay. That'll help. So we're going to stick to this for just a moment. phone's going. Is this someone saying, "Oh, we fixed everything, it's time for you to come back"? No, it's somebody asking about advertising on something. I'm not convinced it's not a spam message. I run a transit tracker site called Track the T in Boston, and I get messages all the time from people who want me to inspect their fleet of buses because they think I run the MBTA. So apparently, you know, big vehicle companies have Black Friday sales as well, and there's 50% off if you buy 5 or more buses from us. I should probably give it a try. I could probably do it a bit better than the MBTA does. Took some very solid rockets to the face. What are you peeking at? Was very fortunate that neither of those rockets were... Well, that made up for it. Very bad roll on that. I'm never quite sure what it is they're shooting at me. Is it acid? People tend to call them fireballs, but... fire is not traditionally green unless it's a very specific element burning. Well, that woke the house up. He just wandered off. Yes, okay. A well-placed rocket. Alright then. That was a dramatic Star Wars railing kill. Couple of those for you. Oh. Yeah, I'll need those. Thanks. Yep, can't go up there yet. Here we go. Easy. Run along this ledge. Thought it might lead to a secret, it didn't. There's a great use of, you know, the layers here with the frame. That looks really good. There we go. I love little details like that when the map gives you a checkpoint by lowering a lift or something so you can go back if you fall off somewhere. That's good for not making the player repeat the same thing that they've done over and over again. And here's me using it. Thank you. Alright. And the switch. Wait a minute! Can't do that in original Doom. There might be a sound sequence for that poly object, I'll have to check. Of course, the trouble with this is... Oh, I suppose you can view it on the map. Yeah, there it is. I was going to say the trouble with it is you can't see where it's pointing, but it is shown on the map. couple of pretty easy archviles so far. Don't take that as a complaint, please. Oh yeah, there was a library thing, wasn't there? What was down here, though? Trouble. What do I do here? Oh, I see. Okay, this is where I fought that Baron. Yeah, okay. Anything else I missed around here? Because there seems to be a corner here. I really like the use of the tube lights. What do you call them? Fluorescent lights. And this rounded edge to the marble corridor is really good as well. Wow! Sorry, my sound of awe slightly interrupted by a hiccup. If I don't finish him off now, he's just going to spew lost souls everywhere. Come down here, you coward! Right, that's done it. Let's go. Alright. So, definitely some lava problems around here. I do like this little castle. This is a very dodgy place to stand. Alright, let's get some of that, please. And we've arrived at a point where I need some keys to proceed. Alright then. Oh, that is an archvial. I'm going to reload that. Actually, I think I want to go back to the library to just see what's happening. Because I feel that I neglected it. Oh. Okay, that's not happening. Maybe I can go back in that teleport that I arrived here from. That's not the way, is it? Yeah, I can, okay. Oh, no, I can't. Oh. Library, okay. That one. It has been centuries since the demons first fell flaming upon the world of my birth and set my life's work on the path it has taken ever since. In my zealous quest to root out what I saw as the vile scourge of demonry, I worked tirelessly to understand what it was that had caused hell of all things and all places to emerge from the ontological foam of the higher level multiverse, why it was that the demons spread with such absolute ruthlessness, reducing everything in their wake to fire and ruin, to dust and ashes. 150 years ago, I hit upon what seemed to be my most promising inspiration yet. It occurred to me that the spread of health through the realms of existence could be modelled as something akin to the spread of disease through the mortal body. With the patience of one battling a literally eternal enemy, I spent decades divining the histories of shattered worlds, fitting them into my model. Every single case fits. Hell was an infection, a metastasizing cancer, or so I thought. Omniverse as organism. Oh, hell is not the disease, hell is the immune response. I really liked the idea of the map leading you back to the library. So if I go down there, I get absolutely minced by an army of revenants headed by an archvile. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back up this way. Going to first see what's over here. This door seems to be barred from the other side. That's a very Hexen 2 message. There's a lot of possibility in this map. A lot of routes to explore. Well, I won't be going there. So now when the last one does 10, you could have quite easily pistoled it. Nice use of 3D floors here. Not paying attention. Oh, no, I don't have any rockets, okay. Alright, get some better armor, that's nice. The use of the horizontal bars is really good. Oh, I'm where I would have been if I'd taken that door through the lava. Gives me the impression that there are so many ways to approach this map. And that this encounter might have been a bit different if I'd entered a different way. I'll come back to you. Yeah, this is the door, okay. So it would be somewhere through there. Well, there's a cacodemon. He is in the same room, okay. Are they stuck and can't get round the corner? Possible. Okay, nice to have a plasma gun. Oh, we're back in the library again. Is this a different library? It is! Okay. Consider the set of all possible souls S and the set of all souls that are incorporated into the pleroma at the limit of infinite time S sub E. For complete descriptions of these sets, along with their parameters as currently understood, please refer to Appendix B or refer back to Chapter 2 for a more in-depth discussion. Using what we have learned so far, we can show that if one takes the currently accepted axioms of soteriology, it follows that these two sets are not equivalent. It is possible to construct a soul that belongs to the first set, but not to the second. That is, a soul whose salvation line diverges at the extreme limit. This startling result, known as the Heimer theorem for the researcher, believed to have first discovered it within our current multiversal cosmic horizon, confirms in mathematical terms what theologians, historians, and philosophers speculated on for eons, that even given an infinitely diverse and all-encompassing salvation, there will always remain some souls in the most successful models in infinite number that lie beyond the sphere of potential salvation and are destined irrevocably for hell. Well, when you put it like that, how can I argue? Where'd that cacodemon go? I told you before! Yeah, that'll do. Got quite a lot of rockets now, just after complaining I had none. Let's see. So that way is... yeah, these grates, okay. Like the bonuses you can find in all the nooks and crannies. Now, has that just let me... I think that has just let me skip something a bit later on, so I don't have quite so many enemies to deal with at once. If I go down here... whoa! There's some teleporting going on! Ah. Oops. Yep, that was some bad advice. Where's that archvile? Phew. Blindly running for it actually worked. There we go. And that opens that, and that opens this, and that's the archvile that I fought before. And now I can go around and get to the lower level, which still has a revenant in it. So let's take this out. And I can retrieve whatever was at the other end of that castle. Ow! Thank you. Been missing a lot of secrets. So what's that done? There we go. Another library. This room is incredible, by the way, the slopes making the ceiling. I always find it really difficult to do that. Could be done with portals. Makes it a bit easier, as long as you work out how to use a portal, because I can't. Oh, it's that one, okay. The prophet said, "How shall I describe hell? Hell as though a farmer, coming to the edge of his fertile fields, found a patch of cursed and poisoned earth where it seemed nothing could grow, but having only one seed left in his pouch, he sowed it in the poisoned soil nonetheless. And from the seed a great plant grew, and as it grew up, it drew the poison out of the earth through its roots and into itself, so that all the land around it became good and fertile, and bountiful grapevines grew there. Some of the people said among themselves, he is telling us that we should give our allegiance to the demons, that they might bring our land to glory. But he said sternly to them, Are you the grapevine, or are you the poison? For many who were afraid of hell have been comforted by it, and many who thought to grasp the glories of hell have become its trophies." Book of the Prophet at Tau, chapter 4, verse 20. Now, what's interesting about this map is that I haven't collected any keys yet, and yet I still feel like I'm making forward progress. Well, not now, obviously, because I went the wrong way. There we go. Every time I hear that teleport noise, I'm assuming somebody's coming behind me, but you're being, honestly, very lenient on me. Not making me deal with enemies coming from both sides. Thank you. What now? Am I already berserked? I don't even know how. So I'll just take it anyway. Oh yeah, the Mancubus. The Mancubus hive. Safety. Safety's good. I love that in the difficulty settings for the Doom Eternal, it didn't mock you for going easy by sort of giving you a baby icon or anything. It's just a skull with a little hard hat on. Look at this glove. That's really good. There's a key. Ah! Did they not come out? No, they... Oh, I see! They teleported ahead of me. That is clever. So the thing that I've seen that requires red key was quite far away, I think. There's the yellow key as well. How do I get in the middle? Okay, so this is where I emerged from. That's the first library in the south. I assumed that I'd somehow wound back at the first library when I got there, but that's the first one. That's the second one. That's the third one, and that's the fourth one. And now I'm looking for another one. What's here? That's the barred door. That's the bars over the corridor. What stopped me from going further into that castle? Ah! 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 I thought I'd done pretty well. Health! Thank you. Alright, we've got the red skull. So let's enter the red door. Bars have lowered to the southeast of this room. Nice of you to inform me. Just keep on reviving the monsters I don't really have any trouble with, thank you. Very good. Nothing here? Nothing, okay. There are definitely some unexpected ambushes in this. I suspect some ACS is going on so that it checks to see whether you have certain keys. Because usually I wouldn't expect a trap to spring the second time I visited somewhere. But there might be some other cleverness going on as well. Nothing around here. Wow, look at that. Alright. Synchronized deflation. Ah. So I'm above the starting area now. The door is sealed by powerful magic. You will need to find the Tome of Power before you can break the seal. Okay then. One of these things has got to do something to that bridge. What do I do now? Oh no, that's just the line that seals up the entrance from that library. How do I lower you? Oh, you can just do that. It was worth a try. Love this sky here. Didn't really notice it the first time round. Well, here I am again. I've been there. There's something I'm missing here. Now this is interesting. Could make quite a good secret out of that. Didn't expect it to work, it was just frustration. What did I do? Ah, okay, that one's accidentally harmful. Oh, so is that one! Okay. It's the kind of thing that you can very easily miss, because when you're testing it, you're running along there. And where the damage strikes is effectively random enough that you might not notice. What can I do from up there that I can't do from down here? I don't think you can do that with ceilings, can you? Okay, I am watching the time a bit here, and I think I have just about exhausted the reasonable limits of taking a break, so I'm going to pause here and I will get right back to you. Okay, I have taken a peek in UDB for this, and as usual, the solution is going to make me look faintly stupid. If I go around here and up here, and yes, go out to the inner way around here. You see this corridor that I've passed by about 20 or so times? I thought I'd been down here, but I haven't. And that's us also here. Oh, I can jump in this map. Good to know. So, might as well go down here and see if there's anything new. There is. Oh, this is a completely new environment. I saw a pain elemental back here. I definitely wanted to get rid of that early. I like these steps up to this sort of rock pyramid. It's a really interesting use of sectors. Every time I play some of these maps that I haven't played a map from before, I see them. Okay. I can see you're busy. Can I get you anyway? I can. That just happens when you've moved some geometry about. The monsters can get stuck in the walls. And the game doesn't really care about it. It just lets them. Ah, another library. Okay. Time to do some more reading. This one. Okay. Without touching this toe... It's a bracket, but the Doom font doesn't do that very well. Without touching this tome, you can feel its potency even compared to the arcane text you have already selected for retrieval. Despite the sensation of danger, you touch the protective functions of your suit and carefully take the volume from the shelf with your gloved hands. The text inside is a handwritten manuscript in an alien language, but one that your translation software recognizes despite its antique form. The scribe's preface explains that this is a translation of a much older original still. Unfortunately, when you turn to the body of the text, your translator is useless. The morphemes are still translated as normal, but they result in gibberish. There is a curious repeated use of a gold illuminated symbol like a sun disk or starburst as a stand-in for an apparently untranslatable proper noun or pronoun. The most intelligible parts of the body text are the translator's marginal annotations, and even these very quickly descend to the ravings of a mad person. Okay. Eventually you find you've tucked the book safely away into your sample return pack without any memory of having done so. It would seem you have found what you came for, Marine. Additional exploration is at your discretion. Find your way back to the insertion point when you're ready for extraction. Oh, okay, so... we are still a Marine in this map. I had assumed that we were some kind of techno wizard looking for clues around an ancient... I don't know what. So this is a very interesting map. It seems that, if I'm interpreting that message correctly, you can do as much or as little of it as you want, as long as you find 5 books. Oh, that's the other side of this door, okay. As long as you find the 5 books, you can do it any way you like. As long as you don't run into an Archvile. Keep him distracted. I'm kind of amazed by my performance around Archviles recently. Haven't been nearly as much trouble for me as they have been. Now, there was an area down here that filled up with monsters last time. There it is. Ah! Probably want to leave some mysteries for other people to uncover, but... oh no, there's another one. Perhaps going down that corridor was not my best idea. Seems to be where most of the 100 remaining monsters are. Got him. All right then. That leads me to another little area. Yeah, like I said, I do want to leave some of this map for other people to discover. And for me to discover as well later on. Try different routes, see how much it changes it. The scenery's been great as well. Look at these, you know, pits over lava and things. It's very Quake-like. There's been a lot of green. I'm not really sure how you could fix that without it just being garish. And having different parts of the temple be different colours. I don't think it would work very well. Alright, so where is the extraction point? Is it where I started off? No! No. It's in this room. That room that I'm on the wrong level to get into. Or is it? It is. Oh, autosave there. Oh no. Oh, here we go. It's the Cyber Trio. I'll just take those and this. I meant to pick up the invulnerability. There we go. No problem. Kind of wanted to concentrate my fire on one of them, but they're swapping around a bit. That's who's taking the front. So that I've only got 2 sources of rockets to worry about. One. Ah! Oh! Lucky. Let's annoy everyone by doing that. Ow! Two. Three. Oh no. I'm making some pretty bad decisions with this fight due to arrogance. Here we go. Oh, who did that? Didn't quite get out of the way of that in time. Oh. This is a very different challenge from the Cyber Demons. Just keep on moving forwards and backwards, in addition to your dodging. Alright, next side please. Oh, there are actually more of them than I expected. Ah, this is good cover, this is good cover. Let's stay here. Until I can't. Oh, this is actually excellent cover, as long as I can keep them corked. Bottlenecked, that's the word. Keeps on stepping out the way, that's your problem. Any more? Oh, you can open some special areas if you've collected all the keys. Oh, there's one. Wait, I'm still in the map! I'm still in the map! Aha! Let me just check if there's another book. No, I'm right back at the start! This is the library that I started in. Amazing. Beacon lock established! Performing final position update. Populating dimensional tensor matrix. Done! Extraction teleport sequence initiated. Welcome home, Marine. What a spectacular map. That's a real adventure, it feels like, rather than just a map. And great writing on the mysterious tomes that I was looking up throughout. And I've still got secrets that I could discover in that. Fantastic. I'm unable to move just now, so You might want to let the player, you might want to unfreeze the player just before you finish him up. No, I can reset that in the hub. I think it probably makes sense to do so. Alright then. My feet are a bit glued to the floor, but as soon as I come unstuck, I'll play more of these.